HAARP is the world's largest electromagnetic broadcasting station and may represent an escalation in the electromagnetic wars. The project is a creation of the U.S. Air Force and Naval Research. Publicly, it is an ionospheric research instrument, but it can be used to control weather and do electromagnetic sweeps that can be used for mind control of large populations. HAARP, located 30 miles from Fairbanks, Alaska, is the real focus of anti-missile defense that SDI, the Strategic Defense Initiative, purported to be, and much more. The public patent was titled, "A Method and Apparatus for Altering a Region of the Earth's Atmosphere, Ionosphere, and Magnetosphere." Dr. Bernard Eastland, a physicist who holds a patent for the fusion torch, also holds about a dozen other related patents that were eventually purchased by E-Systems and Raytheon. Patent number 4686605 claims the following uses: cause total disruption of all forms of communications over a very large portion of the Earth, missile or aircraft destruction, deflection or confusion, weather modification by altering solar absorption, also altering composition of the atmosphere. This patent was classified by the Navy under National Security Order in 1987, but other patents exist for purposes of power beaming systems, artificial ionospheric mirror composed of a plasma layer, creation of artificial ionizing clouds above the Earth, defense system for discriminating between objects in space, nuclear-sized explosions without radiation. Dr. Yarrow states, Earth's axial spin means that a burst lasting more than a few minutes will slice through the ionosphere like a microwave knife, producing not a hole, but a long tear and incision, unquote. According to Dr. Elizabeth Rascher, the ionosphere is prone to catalytic reactions, so if a small part is changed, a major change in the ionosphere can happen. HAARP documents admit that 1,000-fold greater amounts of energy can be released in the ionosphere than are injected. Stanford University experiments beaming radio waves, very low frequency waves, into the magnetosphere detected the signals halfway around the world. Some were amplified 1,000 times. HAARP documents describe intentionally trying to get a runaway effect in the ionosphere. The instabilities commonly studied are approaching their maximum radio frequency energy dissipative capacity, beyond which the plasma processes will run away until the next limiting factor is reached.
设备四上的人能要抽吧？
这东西是个方向问题，你在其他方向看不到的。
有光线的折射幕，太阳折射，就是用在折射的太阳光幕，应该就是。啊，确实漂亮呀！好像应该给讲了个莲花座一样的，这种啊像个莲花座。
哦，莲花座。
啊。
哦，这个头线是这个小莲花座。
啊，这还真我，这还经过还真我是有缘分，真我是有缘分。黄素出来了吗？
第一个像莲花座一样。来月亮。
In February 2003, an earthquake measuring 6.8 magnitude hit the sparsely populated Jiashe County in Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region in the northwest of the country. 94 people died and more than 200 were injured. In November 2005, an earthquake measuring 5.7 magnitude jolted Jiangxi province in eastern China, leaving more than 250,000 people homeless. On July 4th, 2006, an earthquake measuring 5.1 on the Richter scale struck Wenan County in northern China's Hebei province. And just 3 weeks later, another 5.1 earthquake hit southwestern Yunnan province. This time, 22 people were killed and more than 100 injured. In December 2006, a series of tremors off the southern coast of Taiwan Island killed 2 people and injured 42. The quake measured 7.2 on the Richter scale and was followed by over 100 aftershocks. In June 2007, Yunnan was hit again, this time by a 6.4 magnitude earthquake. 3 people died and more than 500 were injured. In March 2008, an earthquake measuring 7.2 rocked the remote northwestern region of Xinjiang. The damage was limited.